Hello, dear friends. In Israel, we're reading Parshas Baloscha, and I'd like to share with you a few insights, some awesome, beautiful insights from the Parsha. Aaron Cohen is told, "Ba'alotcha et hanerot el pnei hamenorah ye'iru shivat hanerot." He is asked to kindle the lights of the menorah, but the language is not to kindle; it means to raise. We understand it to mean that he needs to kindle the lights, but what does it mean to raise? The lights, to kindle the menorah. Where is he raising it from? Where are these lights before he finds them to raise them? And another question is, El mul pnei ha-menorah. Literally, that means towards the face of the menorah. So what does that mean, towards the face of the menorah? The menorah is a candelabra with 7 lights that is understood to be 3 lamps on the left, 3 lamps on the right, and 1 lamp in the middle. We understand the pshat to mean that the flames will then be facing the middle flame. But el mul pnei ha-menorah means literally towards the face of the menorah. So Aaron Cohen has to raise lights, and he has to raise them so that they should be upon the face of the menorah. So this is something I learned from one of my very dear teachers, Rav Asaf Biller from Oregon News. And he speaks about what also Rabbi Nachman mentions, that the menorah represents the menorah that stands in front of Kodesh Kodashim, the Holy of Holies, can be seen as our face, the 7 orifices of the face of 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth, guarding the entrance to the Holy of Holies, which is our mind. And we have to raise the light to the face so that the light shall shine through the face. And that experience will allow us entry into the Holy of Holies. We will then be the epitome of Kedoshim. But again, where are we raising it from? What are the lights? If the menorah is the face, what are the lights? The light is the light of the neshama. Ner Hashem nishmat adam. The lamp of Hashem. The lamp of Hashem is a man's soul, is our soul, and we have to raise the soul. Where is it? Where is it that it has to be raised? It's exiled. Where is it exiled to? Within a body, within traumas, within all kinds of situations of life that inhibit the light from shining through. And the Torah is telling us, light your menorah, and that face, your shining face, should be lit up with the light of the raised neshama that is trapped in exile within a body. And we have to bring all of the holiness to all the parts of ourselves that feel exiled, and embrace them, and with compassionate understanding love those places, not judge them. Have the light of the neshama, the chelek Eloka mimal, the ner Hashem nishmat adam, shining through all of those parts, hugging all of us with compassionate understanding that we went through things and we are in exile, and it's time to come out of exile. And the neshama that we speak about is none other than a Shekhinah Kedusha. Really, it's a divine essence and presence that's within us. And so this is such a message of love from the Torah to each one of us with compassionate understanding. And I am sharing this with you with compassionate understanding. There's a lot of talk in psychology these days about how the body keeps the score. The body keeps the score, and in its keeping the score, it traps vitality from coming through. And this week's Parsha, Aaron Cohen is instructed to bring all that light up to the menorah. It's very interesting that Aaron Cohen, from the 7 shepherds that we have, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Moshe, Yosef, and David HaMelech, Malka Mashiach, may we greet him with so much joy soon, Bezrat Hashem. But from all of those 7 ro'im, 7 shepherds, we are told to be like the students of Aaron, not to be the students of Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, etc. It's Dafka Aaron. that the Pirkei Avos says we have to be like the students of Aaron, and take upon ourselves his midot, to live by his midos, which is what? Ohev shalom, rodef shalom, ohev et habriot, u'mekarvan Torah. Ohev shalom, he loves peace. Peace is also shleimut, completion. We have to look inside ourselves and bring all the different parts of ourselves into unity, and not be at odds with the neshama, because that just keeps the neshama in exile. Do the work. Bring love to all those places, whatever we have to do. Each of us knows where the sadness is and where the vitality is missing. And it's time to stop the guilt and start loving ourselves a lot more. We are the way we are because we lived a certain life. And now it's time to be our best friends, to raise the light of the neshama, for it to shine through the face. We have to be Ohev Shalom, which means Ohev Shleimut, every part of us. We have to Rodef Shalom, we have to chase it. We shouldn't take mediocre for, good enough. We shouldn't take halfway measures. I'm coping, so that's good enough. No, we have to be Rodef, the Shleimut, that is meant to shine through us. Ohev et habriot, yes, we have to love all creations of Hashem. Briot, Rav Ashlag explains that all of the classifications that make up creation, the inanimate, the vegetable, the animal kingdom, and then man, the speaker. These are all elements and classifications within ourselves, within what makes up a mensch. We have minerals in us. We eat the vegetables and then the animals, and they become part of us. And so all of creation, Ohev et habriot, every single one of us, everything that goes into making up our 248 limbs, Ramach Ivarim and Shasa Gidim, 248 limbs and 365 other parts that comprise the 613 parts of our physicality, that correspond to the 613 parts of a completed spiritual structure that is our neshama. So we have to ohev kol habriot, all creation, every part of us, to align ourselves, to bring it, to say enough. I want to be part of Hashem. I want to bring myself in shleimut. And then mekarvan Torah, and in that way we come closer to Torah, and we come closer to being able to enter Kodesh Kodashim. Bezrat Hashem, this Shabbos will bring so much healing, and so much love, and so much compassionate understanding to ourselves. And when we do it to ourselves, then we look around and we have compassion and understanding for everybody else's life. And we stop the judgment, and we're just full of compassion and love, just like Aharon. Let's just decide we're all going to be absolute amazing Talmidim, making him proud. Aaron HaKohen, we are your Talmidim. We want to bring shleimut. We want to kindle the lights of the menorah by raising up the neshama through the exiled places within ourselves, and proudly face Kodesh Kodashim, knowing that we are bringing light into the world through our faces, through our shining faces, starting from the innermost recesses of our beingness, raising that up for it to shine through our faces. Good Shabbos.